Good morning. I'm Mia Dante. I'm going to discuss chemistry. Chemistry from the Greek word chemia meaning cast together or put together. So, chemistry ay nagmula sa salitang chemia na ang ibig sabihin ay cast together ay pagsama-sama. The study of composition, structure, properties, and transformation they undergo, and the energy that is released or absorbed during these processes. Ito ay pag-aaral tungkol sa mga composition, structured, properties, and transformation na ginagawa in experiment, and also energy na nakukuha inaalis sa tuwing nagsasagawa ng experiment. Chemistry also a major determinant in meeting the human needs for food, healthcare product, and also other materials that are aimed at improving the life quality. Ang pinakamahalagang component ng chemistry ay ang pagkain ng mga tao, healthcare product, and lahat ng bagay na pakikinabangan sa buhay ng bawat tao. Matter is anything that occupies space as mass. The matter exists the three of physical state: solid, liquid, gas. Matter, lahat ng bagay na merong space and mass ay tinatawag na matter. So, may three or special state ang matter. Ito ay solid, liquid, and gas. Solid are those particles that are held very tightly to each other and they do not have enough freedom to move. Liquid are those particles that are close to each other but have the freedom to move around. Gases are those particles that stay apart from each other with easy and fast movement. So, sa solid ay ito yung particles na hindi kayang igalaw ang sarili o very close yung space. Sa liquid naman, ito naman yung particles na kayang mag-move ang sarili pero medyo dikit sila sa space. Sa gas naman, ang mga particles na malayo sa ay mga space kaya madali silang makagalaw o makakilos. So, example ng solid, liquid, gas. Sa solid ay example ay car, phones, wood. Sa liquid naman ay water, milk, etc. Sa gases naman ay mga oxygen, helium. Physical change versus chemical change. Physical change is a change in properties as a texture, shape, or physical change in matter or reversible. Chemical change represent the formation of a new substances after atoms are rearranged in chemical reaction. Chemical change, on the other hand, are not reversible. So, sa physical change ay nagbabago ang properties such as texture, shape, or state. Ang matter nito ay reversible na ang ibig sabihin ay nagbibigay reaction kapag nag-experiment. Two-way reaction. Sa chemical change naman ay nakakapag-produce dito ng bagong substance pagkatapos i-rearrange at ang atom, ito ay not reversible na ang ibig sabihin na hindi magre-react kapag pinagsama sa experiment. One direction. Mass versus weight. is a mass measure amount of matter that an object contains. So weight is a measure of force that equal to the gravitational pull of an object. So, ang mass ay ang sukatan ng dami ng bagay na nilalaman ng isang bagay. Sa weight naman ay isang sukatan na pwersa tumbas ng gravitational pull sa isang bagay. Organic chemistry, the study of structure, properties, and reaction of compound and materials that contain carbon atom. So, organic naman ay ang pag-aaral ng struktura, ang mga katangian, at ang mga reaksyon ng mga compound at materials na naglalaman ng atoms ng carbon. In organic chemistry, the study of properties and behavior of organic compounds, including metals, minerals, and organometallic compound. Sa organic chemical naman ay ang chemistry naman ay ang pag-aaral ng organic chemistry naman ay inorganic chemistry naman ay ang pag-aaral ng mga katangian at pag-uugali ng mga inorganic compound kabilang ang mga metal, mineral, and organic compound. Analytical chemistry, the study of particles, the science of obtaining, processing, and communicating information about the composition and structure of matter. Dito naman, pag sa analytical chemistry ay proseso at pagbibigay ng impormasyon tulad sa composition and structure o bagay. Sa biological chemistry, biochemistry ay the study of structure, composition, and chemical reaction of substance in living system. Sa biochemistry naman ay ang pag-aaral ng struktura, composition, at chemical na reaction ng mga sangkap sa pamumuhay. Physical chemistry, the study of how matter behaves and molecular and atoms level and how chemical reaction occur. Dito naman sa physical chemistry ay ang pag-aaral kung paano kumilos ang matter sa isang molecular at atom nantas at kung paano dito naman sa chemistry and criminology, the field of law directly does not have anything to do with chemistry, but the benefit of chemistry is the field of law can be felt when the application of the criminal proof of crime. So, ang larangan ng batas ay direktang walang kinalaman sa chemistry. Ngunit ang mga benepisyo ng chemistry sa larangan ng batas ay mararamdaman kapag aplikasyon ng criminal proof of crime. Guiding principle in the collection of physical evidence. Sufficiency of sample, sufficient weight, volume, and pieces of sample for analysis should be submitted. So, sapat dito naman ay yung sapat na timbang, dami o piraso ng sample para sa pagsusuri ay dapat i-submit. Standard for comparison. Standard should be submitted so that comparative analysis can be performed and facilitate the evaluation of unfair trade completion. Dito naman ay isang pamantayan ang dapat isubmit upang may sagawa ang paghahambing ng pagsusuri at mapadali ang pagsusuri ng hindi pantas na kompleto ng completion. Maintenance of individuality. Different specimens should be packed individuality to prevent contamination. So dito naman, iba't ibang mga specimen ay dapat na naka-impake ng pag-isa-isa upang maiwasan ang kontaminasyon. Labeling and sealing. Individually packed specimens should be labeled or sealed properly to avoid confusion in their preparation of requests and documentation. Dito naman, ang individual na nakapack ng specimen ay dapat lagyan ng label at nang maayos upang maiwasan ng kalituhan sa paghahanda ng mga kahilingan at documentation. So, ito yung mga trace evidence. Body flow with DNA, fingerprint, hair and fiber, paint, glass, explosive, ballistic, impression, questioning and document, and so on. Trace evidence constitute the most common type of physical evidence which an investigator and crime scene specialized likely to encounter. Refer to microscopic material found as a crime scene. It also can include illicit drug, chemical, paint, and gunshot residue and glass. So dito naman sa trace evidence ay binubuo ito ng mga pinagkakaroon upang uri ng physical ng ebidensya na malaman na makaharap ng isang investigador. Ito ay specialista sa pinangyarihan ng krimen. And tumutukoy ito sa mga microscopic material na matatagpuan sa pinangyarihan ng krimen. At maaari rin itong magsama ng mga ipinagbabawal na gamot, chemical, pintura o baril at salamin. Guiding principle in collection of physical evidence. Sufficiency of sample, sufficiency weight, volume, and pieces of sample for analysis should be submitted. Standard for comparison. A standard should be submitted so that comparative analysis can be performed and facilitate the evaluation of unfair trade completion. Maintenance of individual. Different specimens should be packed individually to prevent contamination. So dito sa sufficiency of sample ay ito yung sapat, dapat may sapat na timbang o dami o piraso ng sample para sa pagsusurid na dapat i-submit. Parang tapos na rin ba? Standard for comparison naman ay isang pamantayan at dapat isubmit upang may sagawa ang paghahambing na pagsusuri at mapadali at ang pagsusuri na hindi patas na pagkomplika ng completion. Sa maintenance of individual naman ay iba't ibang mga specimen ay dapat na naka-impake na pag-isa-isa sa para maiwasan ang kontaminasyon. Physical evidence. Hindi pala. Fourth stage in practice of forensic chemistry. Stage 1, collection of reception of specimens. Stage 2, actual examination. Stage 3, communication of the result of examination. Stage 4, court appearance. So sa stage 1 naman ay ito yung pagkolekta ng mga reception of specimen. Sa stage 2, ito yung actual na ginagawang examination. Sa stage 3 naman ay ito yung pagko-communicate sa resulta ng examination. So stage 4 ay yung court appearance. The forensic chemist is as an expert witness in court. Education, licensed registered chemist, preferably master or PhD degree. Number 2 naman ay training of 1 must have undergone training and seminar in the field of forensic and must be updated in the training of forensic chemistry procedure. Experiment. 1 must have hand-on experience involving laboratory procedure and must know how to answer court inquiries about chemist principle during court presentation. So sa education naman ay dapat lisensyado rehistradong chemist ang mas mabuti na may master or PhD degree. Sa training naman ay kailangan sumilalim sa mga pagsasanay at seminar sa larangan forensic at dapat may update sa pagsasanay ng mga pamamaraan ng forensic chemistry. Sa experience naman ay dapat magkaroon ng hand-on na karanasan na kinakasangkutan ng mga pamamaraan sa laboratorio at dapat alam kung paano sagutin ang mga katanungan tungkol sa mga prinsipyong panahon ng hukuman. Sa prinsipyo ng court presentation. Golden rule in practice of forensic chemist. Go slow, be through, take notes. So dito ay dapat ay dahan-dahan yung kumbaga dahan-dahan ng pagsusuri. Sa number 2 ay be through ay dapat ay yun B2 tas sa forensic chemistry ay kailangan dapat laging nagte-take notes. Characteristic of forensic chemist. Republic Act numbers 750 for the chemistry law. It was enacted on June 18, 1952. The chemistry law clearly states that registered chemist is any person who is engaged in the professional practice of chemistry and is duly registered with the Board of Chemistry and the Professional Regulation Commission to undertake the professional practice of chemistry. So, chemistry law ay nagsasaad ng mga isang rehistradong chemist ay sino mang tao na nakikibahagi sa profession na kasanayan at nararapat na nakarehistro sa lupon ng chemistry at commission sa professional na regulasyon upang isagawa ang professional na kasanayan ng chemistry. Among others, forensic chemists must be able to spend hours religiously applying analytical techniques to evidence, clearly and concisely answer challenges to his finding, and possess moral integrity. So dito ay magsagawang gumugol ng mga oras ng mahigpit sa paglalapat ng mga analytical techniques sa ebidensya. Malinaw at may maigsi na sumagot sa mga hamon na sa kanyang natuklasan at dapat magtaglay ng moral integrity.